It's Cup final episode here. It's episode 26 of the FIFA FM 22 Football Manager career mode, and we've played quite a few games off screen since the last one. I mean, the league is done. Like, we're 20 points clear, and we're only midway through January. Celtic sitting down in fourth. I mean, it sums up. Inverness are sitting in second. It's a bit pretty messed up league table. But since then, we beat Aberdeen 2-0. In the other semi, of course, last time we did also know that Hibs beat Celtic, so that set up the final, which will be this episode. But we also beat Hearts 4-1 at Tynecastle, beat Motherwell 1-0 at Fir Park, and then at Ibrox we managed to beat Dundee 1-0. Then away at Easter Road we managed to beat Hibernian, and next up with another game against Hibernian, and after that with another game against Celtic. But during all this, we obviously are in January, tried to bring in some signings, wanted to sign Lyndon Dykes, right? Agreed around the fee. I think it was like 9.75 million or something, right? I might be wrong. Could be right. Who knows? It was going all well, and then he wanted like 60 grand a week, right? Which, I mean, in itself is retarded, but we'll go with it. And then he wanted a 2 million signing on fee. Like, I'm sorry, the guy went from Livingston to QPR, or was it not last season, the season before? Like, a 2 million sign on fee's fucking massive. Like, you know, regardless who you play for. I don't know if it's a case of I play for QPR, I play in the Championship, I'm not downgrading myself to play for Rangers, if that's what it is. So I need an astronomical amount of money to move. But 2 million sign on fee is fucking ridiculous, and I'm not paying that for Lyndon Dykes. He would essentially be a squad player. You know, you've got Morelos, you've got Sakala, and then you've got Dykes. That would just be, well, I say that, I mean, maybe Dykes would be above Sakala, but we also do have the likes of Delapin on loan and shit like that. But we do have the Scottish Cup fourth round here. Celtic, it says they've drew one each. I think it goes to a replay. I guess we'll find out here. Fucking hell, Celtic knocked out by St Mirren. So Celtic, it will be another season without silverware. We get Clyde in the, what was this, the fifth round? That is mad though. That is mad. Hibs knocked it. Of course, one of the games we played against Hibs, I believe, was in the Cup. But 11th of February, we'll be taking on Clyde. This game's been moved due to Dundee United versus Dunfermline. That's actually pretty cool, obviously, because you can't host two games at once. But yep, as there's confirmation, St Mirren beat Celtic on penalties. And Falkirk, James Graham, who is on loan from us, scored 2 and knocked out Aberdeen. So Celtic and Aberdeen biting the bullet here in the fourth round. Big James Graham, he's got a transfer value of 4.4 million, which is funny. I like just seeing a player playing for Falkirk with 4.4 million. But next up, we're playing the team I was on Falk Football. That Football Manager didn't go anywhere near as well as I would have liked it, guys. It absolutely sucked. But yeah, we got to hype up the team here. 32 players. Thought your team talk was really impressive. That's the sort of stuff we're looking for. But now it's the 24th of January. We're linked with all these players here, but I feel like we'll get the cup final out the road first, and then we'll think about signing players. I did want Dykes, but it's just too much money. I mean, we did have the money to see the deal through, but come on, it's fucking ridiculous paying that amount. But Lewis, I know Barry Ferguson warns Rangers about Nisbet. He scored 10 goals in 28 appearances. If he had that return when I needed him over in Folk Football, I might not have been sacked, but I am sacked. So here we go. Cup final. We're going to pick the team. Decline. We're not speaking to Sky Sports. We're just going to dive in, pick the team. And there is the Hibernian team. Matt Macy, McKell, Porteous, Hanlon, Karen, Robson, Doyle, Hayes, Connell, Muller, McGuinness, and Nisbet. It's going to be not enough. Let's be real. Barisic whips it in. It's Hanlon that clears it. Joe Rebo back to Overborth. Don't know why he's playing, but I'll tell you what, it's a brilliant save for Matt Macy to keep the game alive. Now, Barisic whips it in. Then it flies out of play. I mean, we're doing pretty well here. Can't really argue with it. But 15 minutes in, we need a wee early goal here, because I do not want to be beat. We can do the treble. We're still in the Champions League. We're in the final of this cup. The other cup we're flying well. A lot of big boys knocked out of that as well. We can definitely do the quad. I mean, I say we could definitely do the quad. I feel like if we were in the Europa League, the quad could definitely be on, but maybe it could just be, you know, maybe that could definitely not be it. But as you can see, we're 35 minutes in, and it's quite an even game. Barisic's fitness is down. It's suggesting a wee substitution there, but Barisic, speak of the devil. Aribo heads it over, no quite happening. No quite happening there for Joe Aribo. Heads it over. I mean, point blank range. You would at least expect him to get it on target. You know what? We'll bring Calvin Bassey on for Borna Barisic. And looks like, I mean, that's going to be half time. That's just not good enough here at Hampden. Warchild ringing it alongside the arena. Porteous getting booked there in the 15th minute. And now into the second half. I mean, I tell you what, we might need to make a wee substitution. Bassey, the Kent, back to Delap, Bassey, Kamara, Morelos, Delap, through to Tavernier, who's playing right mid, but it's tipped over by Matt Macy. Corner kick, Kent whips it in, it's cleared, it's out to Kalu. Not Solomon or Momon, Kalu. Just Kalu, I mean, what is it? I mean, it is Kalulu, like, and I like, there's just no other way of pronouncing that name. It's just fucking Kalulu. You know, and Muller gets brought off for Bradley. Tell you what, I don't like the fact this is edging towards extra time. I really don't. Boyle now on. Boyle, of course, jobbed it for that Saudi Arabia death money. McGuinness, Tate, change that T to a G and it's more accurate. But Tav on the ball to Patterson. Two right backs work together right down this right hand side. Tav back to Patterson over the top. Patterson through, gets an assist. It's Morelos, 15th goal of the season. We take the lead with 15 minutes remaining. That's exactly what you like to see, man. First, what's that saying? If we can't do it the first time, succeed and try again, boom, the second time, whatever, or Mongol come up with that, even though I can't remember it and I'm the Mongol. 11 minutes remaining. Hibs going to be pushing bodies forward. I'm going to keep that extra sub in case it does go the extra time, because I feel like the fresh legs on the counter could be pivotal, but hopefully we don't need extra time. We've got 3.5 minutes here, or 4.5 minutes. No, it is 3.5 minutes. I can't count. 88th minute now. We've got a minute to go. Add it in. Boom. Now we've got 4. Add it on. And Kent whips it in. Delap is brought down. He points to the spot. Porteous giving a penalty away against Rangers. Tav, the captain, stepping up. It just seems like it's in the script. Penalty to Rangers, 2-0, the cup's done. Hibs, they gave it their best shot. Hit me with your best shot. No, it's not happening for Hibs. Hibs in the bin, Hibs in the mud. And it's 2-0. 14 shots to 9. And yep, there's full time. We have won the cup. Here is the presentation. Looking good. The fact it's happening 1 mile an hour, we don't really need to see this. You know. Look at this. Down, 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 down. Rangers left Premier Sport Cup 51,866. And that's it. I mean, no achievements or nothing. Winning the Premier once is big enough, but you've won it multiple times now. It seems you have a real affinity in it. Is that the reason you've become so successful in this competition? We've become successful in this competition because everybody else is pish. Boom. And we've held it the most. We've got $250,000. It's no bad, like. Loads of promises kept to all these players about winning a domestic cup. So yeah, we've won it the last 2 years, which is no bad. Celtic a lot before then it was St Johnstone, then it was us. But yeah, the squad, we've got a decent amount there. But next up we do have an Old Firm game here in January. And first thing, I mean, look at that. I shot him for Celtic. Like, even just not good. Just not good. But we do have Celtic coming up next. Rangers break consecutive wins record. I mean, leave it down below, guys, if you want me to sign. Ben Williamson, oh, he's out for a fractured lower leg. But anyway, guys, that will do it for episode 26 of the Rangers Cream. We've got more teams playing their games in hand here. Hearts and Aberdeen absolutely job out. Dundee win, though. They move up to 5th. Celtic win 3-0, so they move up back up to 3rd. And it's a big game coming up at Parkhead here. Celtic versus Rangers. Boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room. But you'll have to find out what happens in 27 because it's going to be Celtic and deadline day. So until next time, leave your thoughts down below and peace.